Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another Mech Merlin stream. I see quite a few people on today. I see Jerry J, Bacon and Tuna, Filson, Zarif. Who else is here? Joda on Code. Thanks, guys, for joining in. Today, we are building a customer's RAMA Works Jules. Opens from the top. So, customer chose to use a black one. This is actually the first time that I'm unboxing it. Anything that's custom is going to take more than a year just to get to you. But look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Black and gold. Very beautiful. So this is not the usual black that I see when someone says it's a black keyboard. Like, look, even compared to my Keychron right here, which is black, this looks very brown. It's like a brownish black. Interesting. I will have... Ooh, wow, look at that bottom. The Silicon Goku says, that's sexy. Yes, I agree with you. This is indeed very, very sexy. Well, since I have the case out right here, let me just put stuff on it. Let's put like the feet on it and all that. Their customer wants lavender, so we'll do lavenders. There's the feet right there. And what else? Oh, here we go. Here's the plate. Plate's right there. I don't think I can wait for a board for a year and a half. That's just too long for me. Like, I'm fine if it's a key set, because like what? The most expensive key set you could get in this hobby is a GMK key set. Just the base kit alone would be 130 to 150. I can let that go for like a year and a half, but if I'm buying a keyboard and having to like invest, what, $500? Like, how much was this? I think this is a $300 board plus parts. Here is the PCB, Wilbur designed PCB. Check that out. There's the Nautilus. There's the Nautilus novelty right there. On both sides. Wilbotech WT65FX Jules 2020. I've already pre-populated it with stabs, and I have added in all the necessary mill maxing. Probably the nicest looking brass plate I've seen in a long while. We will see, as someone mentioned in chat, whether or not it is machined incorrectly. So we shall see. Meanwhile, I will swap out boards just to give more room here. There we go. Okay. Look at all that. I am unaware of what the machining issues are. Thoughts on lavenders? Lavenders are probably the thockiest JWK switch that I know of. I like them. I like how they sound, but to me, the thockiest switch that I've discovered recently is the Gateron KS9. Super cheap as well and available on Divinikey. If you're going for thock, go for KS9. The only issue I have with them is that they only come in 3-pin format. Okay. You're enjoying the chill build? I'm enjoying the chill build too. Okay. Okay, let's see. Gotta do these other ones. The Nbessa subscribed at tier 1, subscribed for 3 months. Dude, thank you. Thank you for your generous support of my channel. What's the reasoning to send keycaps to the person building your board? Doesn't it just make shipping more expensive? Well, this person did not ship it to me. We actually met at the local mall. But yeah, you know, like sometimes you want to have everything put together. There we go. Imagine having keyboard people close to you. Well, Seattle does have one of the largest keyboard enthusiast concentrations. You know, like our meetups habitually have been over 300 people, so, you know, we are very fortunate to be here in Washington. The main house like you. You should totally do like a keyboard meetup and just post it on like Geekhack and see who replies. You might surprise yourself. Someone might be like, I've been waiting for a meetup for the longest time. And you know what? That's how Seattle started. The first meetup done in Seattle was actually run by my coworker. He set up a little, I think 8-person get-together back in like 2014. You know, and that has now blossomed to 300. And yeah. There we go. There's literally no one close to me knowing this exists. Oh no. Okay. Okay, I can actually top mount it now. Let's see, where do I have to connect it? Yep, daughter board goes in there. Perfect. Is this the Zambumon board with the bad plates? Apparently so, but they've been fixed. If you tell anyone, they say, keyboard, why? You know, that's a very common thing. Apparently the plates weren't done correctly. Just don't tell anyone. No, to be honest, when my coworker first told me about this hobby of his, I was very perplexed, and I was like, why would you spend more than $70 on a keyboard, right? Like, you know, it can do, I can just buy this cheaper board on Amazon and I can do everything that I've always been doing. There's no need to buy something that expensive. Little did I know. Little did I know. You only tell people that you know will understand. And now we're here. A year ago, I was looking at Logitech keyboards. Yeah. Hey, there are some Logitech mechanical keyboards. Like, and to be honest, okay, so back then, around 2014 or so, you could walk into, well, I guess they were called Circuit City at the time. They no longer exist, but you could walk into Circuit City and still buy Cherry branded keyboards. Yeah, Logitech really isn't that bad. They're only bad if you want to compare it to like your typical custom keyboard. The CD center, oh my gosh. I was unaware there was still such a thing. Okay. Just so I don't lose these screws, I'm going to put them in a little bag like this. Okay. There we go. Oh, look at that. I almost thought that this was brass, but this is a really good color. Okay. Let's try and put that plate on. I do have to locate the screws now. Come on, screws. Right. It's weird how close to the edge this case screws are. Yeah, I know. There we go. Typical tray mat. Ooh, it's looking really nice. Like, I think the weirdest one that I got was probably, oh gosh, this is some time ago already. Someone shot me a video of like them typing on the board, and the question was, I kid you not, Merlin, does this feel good? And I'm like, am I supposed to be able to tell that through a video? See, I think those people are looking for you to say yes, so the obvious thing to say is no, but I'm like, Well, I told them what I think. I'm like, from your video, depending on how it is, I say it sounds or looks good, but I can't comment on how it feels, unless you want to ship the board to me. There we go. Upgraded daughter board for my client. This is a C3. C3 daughter board versus the original one that's not C3. Gondo streams his work. Yes, he does. Let's see, is this cable long enough? Not sure if it's long enough. Does Gondo stream in English? Yes, he does. I think that's long enough. Yeah, let's do this one. Kind of annoying that the cable goes down. I know what you mean. Absolutely know what you mean. There we go. Actually, let's just keep it all like this. Thought I'm more redeemed hydrate. Oh, awesome, thank you. All right, here we go. All right, let me just test this out in VIA, make sure everything's in place. Well, that's detecting my keycron. Let me unplug it. And hopefully this guy works. Yep. The board's detected, but I'm not seeing any VIA. Yeah, the board types. I'm typing, but VIA's not detecting. Let's try it again. Sometimes VIA's like that. Takes a few unplugs and plugs. There we go. There we go. Okay. Lubed WT65FX. Do key tester mode really quick. Test matrix. There we go. We're good. Time to put keycaps on now. The last of the RAMA Wilbas. Yeah, I know. Last of the RAMA Wilbas. Okay, let's put keycaps on. Let's put some keycaps on this guy. Does anyone know who the new PCB designer for a RAMA is? I think that the new M65Cs are using a different PCB designer. Earth Sojourner says, hello Merlin, hello to you too. Future Bound says, nope, and I don't care. Well, then you don't need to reply. I'm just asking. Okay, now the hardest part of the build. Figuring out the correct profile for this. Let's see, I'm gonna start with home. Oh, interesting. Because of the shape of the board, when you press too much on this side, you do tend to flip the board. Okay. Home. Page up, where are you? Page up. Let's see, page down. And end. Where's the end key here? End. There we go. There we go. Let's make sure all the keys are in place. Here we go. Yep, these are over lubed. I can feel it. I can feel it, especially on the end key. Oh god, that's terrible. Bit of a hollow paint to this board, but otherwise nice. Yeah. Here, let's do another typing test. Easy to fix though. Pop out and wipe inside, pop back in. Yeah, pretty easy fix. Yeah, that's not fun. Do overloop switches fix by themselves eventually? Not unless the lube somehow comes out, you know. Let's see. There's a limit. If you're over it, then not really. It's always better to under lube than to over lube because it's very hard to get the lube out, you know. Yeah, that's that end key. End key is terrible, and a couple others. But you know, this is my preference. I think that it's overlubed. Once it gets to the customer might think that it's just fine. So yeah, when you go online and ask people for you know, whether or not they think your switch has been overlubed or like underlubed, the most important thing is whether or not you like it. See, that's why when you look for people to lube your switches, you gotta ask them first, like, can I try a few samples to see if you lube the way that I like? Earth Sojourner says, probably evaporation or settling down. Yeah, I suppose it could spread like the lube around more, but if there's really too much lube on it, you're just spreading all that lube all around the switch, so it's just not gonna feel very good no matter what. Yeah, maybe I can just actuate the end key a little bit more. But here, I will be testing this for the next week. I'll probably try and wipe down a couple of those switches. I'll go ask the customer how much they want me to invest into this. But yeah, this is the RAMA Works / Zambumon Jules 65% keyboard, top mount, built with Lavenders, brass plate, and top of GMK Olivia R2. But yeah, overall a very good looking board. I love how it looks. I think when I first saw this, I thought about getting the blue one, but obviously that didn't pan out. I have way too many 65s already, but I'm actually glad to see this in person. Thanks guys for joining in. Now my next stream should be tomorrow evening, 7:30 p.m. PST. If you guys want to know about upcoming keyboard group buys and ending ones, definitely tune in 7:30 p.m. PST. You'll probably see this on stream again. I typically use boards a week after I build them before I send them off to the customer. So hopefully I'll see all of you then. Anyway, hope you have a good rest of your weekend, and I will catch you when I catch you. Goodbye everyone.